Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Very Big Comedy Quiz Friday night edition. It's wonderful to be here. I think we're over the cold snap and we've got booze and everything. We have an iPad that's a little bit loud, but that's fine. We can always turn it down. We have wonderful people with us, and it's all very exciting. We're all good to go. So I am glad to be here tonight. My co-host this evening is somewhat, would we say, a legend of the South African Airways. She's been around for years and years and years. She's absolutely amazing. You will all recognize her voice. I'm sure you'll all recognize her face as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Carol Ofori. Please welcome Carol Ofori. Ofori. I'm terrible. I'm so used to calling you Carol Ralafello as well. But anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. So doing off to a cracking start. How are you doing this wonderful Friday evening?
I'm great. I'm so used to people butchering every surname I've ever had. So Ralefeta's always been butchered, and then Ofori, as simple as it is always been butchered too. So I'm doing well. Thank you.
No, as I say, Ralefeta is one that well, I'm surprised I got it wrong because that's how I've known you forever. In fact, when did you change it? How did I not know that?
Yeah, well, I changed it 6 years ago when I met this hot guy, and then we got married. So yeah, 6 years ago I changed from Ralefeta to Ofori.
Fair enough. It's a good reason to change.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Wonderful. Who was the other one who shouted at me? It was Jerry Ansele. And then she had me on a TV program with her. And then I was so used to calling her that. And she's like, I haven't been Ansele for years. Shut up, Chris.
Oh, yeah, she's Austin now.
Yes.
She's Austin, isn't she? Yeah.
So I apologize for getting it wrong. But welcome.
No
It's so
problem.
nice to have you here. Looking fabulous.
Hey, can I tell you, the only time I used to see you was at the gym, hey, giving it on the bikes.
Yes.
And
we've got a cool little group there at the gym. People who are in the business. I don't know if you've seen. We've got like Wayne van Rooyen. We've got, what's his name? The guy who does the show about being an Indian dude. You know the one I'm talking about?
No, but I've seen you.
Taxi, and he does Hoot, and he does all of that. Unati comes to our gym.
She does, and I've seen her working out a few times, and she's also a beast. I just always noticed you like that one section where it's the bike, and you'd be on the bike for like hours, and I'd be like, "Go, Chris!" Like, wow! Like I'd get to the gym, you're on the bike. I leave the gym an hour later, and you're still on the bike. So that's always been like a wow.
If you want a body like mine.
So yeah, now I see it'll be opening on the 24th. So we'll see who's the first at the door. I think I'll give it another 2 weeks before I join the gym.
Yeah, I think it might be a little bit more for me. I'm gonna wait and see how many. I can't imagine myself being at the gym and working out with a mask on. That would just be tragic. Like, can you imagine?
Yeah,
I have to cut holes in it, and then that defeats the purpose completely. So Sita Pen is one of our regulars, and she always comes with fabulous jokes. So she's asked, what do you call a fish in a tie? And the answer is sophisticated. I'm getting pretty sophisticated myself.
I can see.
Yes, I'm not sure what's happening with my phone, but everything is flashing. It doesn't matter. It's not happening on the feed, so that's fine. All right, cool. Are you a quiz person, Carol?
I would like to believe I am. I really would like to believe, but I'm also, it's so funny with quizzes. It has to be relative to everything that I know, so then I'm good. But then if it's not anything I don't know, then I'm not good. So it's so weird. Like I think South African content, if it's strictly South African, I think I'll do pretty good. Not so good with like dates in history, like in what year did whatever happen. I'm not good with that. But like TV stuff, radio stuff, obviously. And geography, not so bad. African stuff, not so bad. So I love quizzes, but I also get frustrated if I don't know all the answers.
Well, we'll see, because I would imagine in your job you have to know a little bit about everything.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Okay, so today we did a South African quiz for one of our clients.
Yeah.
And there were a couple of corkers.
Yep.
What is the national fish?
Yeah, let's see if you know that. What is the South African national fish?
The South African national fish would have to be. So obviously a shark can't be. Is that a fish?
That is a fish, but it's not our national
okay.
fish. That would be a cool one.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's like look, I know what the bird is. It's the crane.
Yes.
The
Nice.
flower is the protea. The fish, it can't be an angelfish because we don't have lots of angelfish here.
We don't have much of our national fish either.
Really?
Do you know what the tree is? Do you know what the tree is?
Oh no! Now you. Oh wait, jacaranda.
No, it's the yellowwood. The jacaranda is actually classified as a weed. It's an exotic. It's not even a South African thing. It's the yellowwood.
What is a yellowwood? Never heard of that.
It's a tree.
Wow. Okay. Well, I learned something new. So what is the fish?
The national fish is the galjoen, but that's not a question for the quiz. But
No.
what?
And what was the other one? The other one that we all didn't know was the capital of the Eastern.
Yeah, that's another one that South Africans don't know. What is the capital of the Eastern Cape?
Mthatha.
No, it's Bishu.
Wow. Wait, I should know that actually. Wow.
And then the problem is everybody, when you say the capital is Bishu, they say thank you. All right. So let's quickly go through the rules of the quiz for those people who are playing with us who've never played before. The first rule, which is quite important, is we're going to have a lot of fun. So you have to have fun and bring your sense of humor with you. The second rule, which is equally as important, is don't put any comments, any answers in the comment section. So if you put your answers in the comment section, everybody's going to see your answers, and that's just silly. The third rule is, that's where you're going to put your answers. You're going to get yourself a piece of paper and a pen and write your answers down on that piece of paper with your pen, because we had a corporate show earlier and we had to explain this about 17 times. People were not that smart. I won't say which company it was, but I'm not sure I'll be purchasing anything from there. Anyway, so write your answers down on a piece of paper, and then when it comes time to submit your answers, you'll see there's a Google document that will eventually be pinned on the bottom of the comment section on the feed. It should have been there already, but it's fine. There'll be a pinned comment. That'll be a Google document. That's where you'll write your scores at the end of each round once you have figured out what you have.
Okay, so do I also do this?
No, what you do is you talk to me and look fabulous. So far, good job.
I had my pen ready for y'all.
That is an awesome pen. What is on the end of your pen?
Well, it's a pen, like, pen. And
yes,
then
but
here
on the top of it, it looks like a reindeer that's exploded.
Yeah, that's it, spot on. A reindeer that's exploded.
that used to be Donda, Blitzen, one of those.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have a couple of very important rules. The first one is no Googling, because if you Google your answers, you're only really satisfying yourself. And Carol, we ask everybody this: what do you call somebody who only satisfies themselves? Say it. You know you want to.
I haven't had enough wine. I haven't had enough
wine. If you want to.
A masturbator.
A masturbator.
Oh, so proper.
All right.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So as long as you got that. And then last but not least, what were we going to say? Oh, you have to be honest. And if you do have a drink, then feel free to join us. Cheers. Carol.
Cheers.
This is how we spend Friday nights these days. Okay. So are you ready to crack on with the very big comedy quiz? I think it's like our 44th one.
42nd.
42nd. I'm too ahead. I'm slightly ahead of my time. All right. So we're going to start. Apparently tonight's one is very easy. And from looking at question 1, I'm going to agree with that.
Okay.
As you can tell, I'm really well prepped. So I literally got the questions 13 seconds ago. Well, 9 minutes, 56 seconds, and 13 seconds ago. So question one is a real tough one. It's for all the
So
brain
I'm not
people.
allowed to answer, right?
You don't answer.
Okay.
If you really want to give a clue, then you can, but don't
Okay.
make it too obvious. The people on this quiz are really smart, so they all know.
Nice.
They know things that I would never know.
Oh, wow.
And that is because I didn't get to go to university like the rich kids from Mondial. Right. So the first question, this is a tough one. As I say, the standards are very high, very big comedy quiz. How many runs does a batsman score in cricket when a ball crosses the boundary rope without touching the floor? I know, that is possibly the easiest question we've ever had on the Very Big Comedy Quiz.
I'm like, wow. Well, I'll have a drink for that.
Oh, did it fly over your head?
Yeah. When it comes to cricket, I don't know nothing.
Right now, you are the boundary rope, and the ball has gone over. So you don't watch cricket?
No, unfortunately not. But I will say it's been very juicy behind the scenes there in the cricket world, eh? Wow.
I haven't been following it.
No, there's drama. With is it Graham Smith, and then Mackay and Tini spoke out, and then it's like there's a whole lot of drama going on there. So I don't even want to try and unpack it because I've just been catching bits and pieces. But I know it's been hectic in the cricket world. Oh, my heater just switched off.
Your heater just switched off.
Oh.
Yeah, I ran out of gas.
I was going to say, were you like living that 3-bar life during the COVID?
No. I think
pandemic,
the gas ran out.
That's when you're bawling, when you like got your heater on 3 bars because you're like, yeah, I'll run out of gas.
Yeah, no. This one just went.
All right. So how many runs does a batsman score in cricket when a ball crosses the boundary rope without touching the floor?
Wow.
Question 2 is an interesting one because I can't pronounce the name. Tedros Adhanom.
Oh yeah, I know who that is.
Ghebreyesus.
Yes.
I should know this, especially right now. Became the head of which United Nations agency in 2017?
I'm gonna try and switch this thing on.
We'll wait here.
Okay.
We'll wait here. So I'll attempt to pronounce that name again. Tedros. He did a lot of great talks. They called them TED Talks. You can see them all over the internet. Adhanom Ghebreyesus became the head of which United Nations agency in 2017?
I'm back.
Well,
I know the answer to the second one, by the way. I mean,
you missed
have
the
to.
best part of the whole quiz. It was amazing.
What?
We had so many jokes. There was like nudity and craziness.
All right. I know that guy has upset Trump, eh? That guy, Trump
This
stopped
guy.
giving them money. Yeah.
But everybody upsets Trump. Like people come to him with big words, even if they're in their name, and that upsets Trump.
I know, but like I was so like shocked when he was like, "Listen here, Mister, I don't agree with you, and therefore the US is going to pull funding from your organization." And the US was like one of the biggest funders for this guy. So I was just
There's
like,
even
wow.
a journalist that upsets Trump because she asks questions, and he's like, "You're a horrible journalist."
Wow.
So the name is in the comment section.
Yes.
But that's the question. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus became the head of which United Nations agency in 2017? Question 3. The Potsdam Conference of, I don't even want to say the year because that gives the answer away. The Potsdam Conference took place at the end of which war? Potsdam?
I don't know. That one, that one.
Which war? And why did they have a conference at the end of the war? Like, shouldn't you have it called?
Right? I mean, That's a hard one. But you say the quiz people are very together.
Yeah, they're very smart. They're very, very clever people.
That's
So
great.
they'll know all about the Potsdam conference.
Wow.
Not to,
It sounds like they were cooking or something, the pots, something.
yes,
But clearly
I
I'm
think
way
that's
off.
what they did. They were at the Val. And then they had the Potsdam conference. Or maybe it was that everything was empty and they were like, the Potsdam conference. I don't know. It sounds riveting.
Yeah.
Okay, question 4. If we thought that one was challenging, question 4 really is a toughie. Are you a foodie? Do you cook a bit?
Yes, I like to believe I'm a very good cook. I love hosting, cooking up storms. I would call it my come dine with me experience when I invite my family over. And I would I think the most I've done is a 5-course.
Yo,
So I'm quite a badass. I'm a badass in the kitchen.
you're an overachiever. Nobody likes an overachiever. Why are you doing that? 5 courses.
Yes, 5 courses. That was the most I did. I think it was like an ostrich soup. I know there was a salmon in there. There was a pasta meal in there. There was some homemade cheesecake. It was a lot. It was delicious.
But was it a taster menu or did you just cook food? You know when you go to those restaurants, they give you a taster menu and it's like that.
No, it was like restaurant portions, which is not this big, but enough because it's 5 courses to get you
5
through.
courses a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as a foodie, this one's quite important then.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm actually asking this question. Which 2 main ingredients make up banoffee pie?
Banoffee.
You have a thing behind you.
I have a cat behind me.
Oh.
That's the new thing. Whenever
I hope it is your cat.
It is my cat. In fact, it is very much my cat. She doesn't like anyone except for me. She's actually the grumpiest cat in the world. But what she likes to do now is climb on my shoulder when I'm doing similar things to this. So,
wow. Can I say, I don't know. I didn't know cats until about 10 years ago had spiky tongues because I'm a dog person. So a cat licked me and I got this scratchy feeling because I'm used to the soft tongue of a dog. I didn't know they've got little spikes on their tongue.
I don't want to insinuate anything, but was there cottage cheese involved?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Fine. I'm just checking.
No. But I was very fascinated by that. And then also, how do you know that it's a she? Because my friend had a cat for like 15 years, and then next thing he was calling it Mufasa, and next thing Mufasa was pregnant.
Well, this particular one, when we got her, her name was Spike, and then I renamed her because Spike is a cock name for a cat. Then she became called Fernando Torres for obvious reasons.
Okay.
And so I'm glad it changed though, because otherwise she might have left us when a higher bid came along. But that's you have to be a football fan to get that joke.
Yeah, I know that guy's in football, but more than that, I don't know.
But then we were about to go get her balls cut off, and the people we got her from the shelter phoned and were like, by the way, Spike is not a boy, Spike's a girl, and her name is Lola. So that's Lola. But the question was...
Yeah, the question.
Nothing to do with that. Is which 2 main ingredients make up banoffee pie?
Banoffee pie.
And there's a point for each. And basically, you just have to say the name of the pie and the answer's there.
Banoffee pie.
I know. Have you had banoffee pie?
No, I don't even know what that is. It sounds gross.
I think it could be.
It depends. It's one of those you either like it or you don't. But when I give you the answer, you can make up your mind.
It sounds so gross.
Sorry, having a banoffee pie now.
I'm open to talk. This one is finished.
Well done, you.
Show us the label. Let's see.
Well,
I've got it.
There we go.
Ooh,
nice one.
It's a delicious one.
Do you get people coming up and giving you random gifts just so that on the off chance you might mention them on your show?
Well, not in this case. This case, I ordered this straight from the winery in Cape Town because, we've been having troubles with our booze. So I was not taking chances, and I put in a massive order the last time, and it arrived just before with immediate effect. So I've been good for a while now.
To perfection. Did you
Hey?
time it to perfection?
I think I did. I didn't anticipate immediate effect, but after the first we shutting down in like a couple of days, I was like and ordered. I was like, I'm not going to do this because I normally used to buy my wines from the bottle store, but now I buy them from the winery. And I also learned that if you are a wine drinker, that the wineries in Cape Town are having such a tough time with what's been going on, that if you can buy directly from them, your favorite wineries, you're actually doing them a big favor. So
that's very good point. Look at you supporting. So
look at me.
It took me a little while to figure out what you meant by with immediate effect, by the way.
Yes. Now you know, right?
Yes, I'm a bit slow.
Yeah.
I'm a bit slow. But anyway. So question 5, UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by Ruth Jones and which other comedian?
Is he a comedian?
I think he was. He's funny.
He is funny, but is he a comedian or a comic writer?
I don't know. I'll just open my wine.
That's all you got to do. So, like hypothetically, you don't have to admit to anything right now. But hypothetically, during lockdown, did you have a guy? Like, if you were...
Can I tell you the truth? The honest truth. First lockdown, I bought, as in 21 days in the mention, I bought 6 bottles of wine, red wine, this stuff. 6 of them from the bottle. For 21 days, I was convinced, because at the time I'd have, one glass here, one glass there, nothing too hectic. So I was like, nah, man, 21 days, I'm just gonna, take my time and, take it easy. Luckily in the house, I have some whiskeys, I have some tequila, which is not all my favorite, but I did, switch them around to make some sort of cocktail just to survive, because I did run out. Second time around, I went online, like I said, and bought a lot of wine. A lot of wine. I bought that, and this is the third last bottle of that batch, and there's 2 left. And during immediate effect, I ordered again, and they just arrived. So I've always just been having enough. But I do know of a guy that people I know were using, who was very efficient. Apparently, he'd hide the stuff under his tire in the boot there, and he'd do deliveries. And people were very happy with his services because he'd WhatsApp you his price list and wasn't a mess. And I believe he was very popular amongst many people in the burbs.
In the burbs. I think everybody had a guy.
Yeah.
Trevor Redland Hastings joined us. How's it going, Trevor?
Hey, Trevor.
Let's move on. So question 5 was UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by Ruth Jones and which other comedian? Question 6, the boat race takes place between crews from which 2 UK universities? There's a famous boat race. So it takes place between which 2 UK universities?
I think I know. But I wouldn't put money on it, but I think I know.
Well, that one is for 2 points. I think that's quite an easy one because we should all know the boat race.
Oh, really? Oh, I think I know. Yes, I think I know. Now that you're saying we should all know the boat race.
We should all know the boat race.
Didn't Mark Zuckerberg, Mr. Facebook, go to one of those schools? Or am I imagining?
No, did he go to school in the UK? I thought he was in the States.
Yo, Flop, the wine is kicking in. Okay, my bad.
All right, question 7. Dog, ice, and out all precede which word?
Dog.
So it's a word that can follow any of these 3 words. Dog, ice, and out. Yeah. I know.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
Yeah. This is, it's one of those when you know, but if you don't know,
Yeah.
you won't know. You'll kick yourself when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, question 8, in the Bible,
Yeah, I know this one already.
you know this one already. What does it say? What is Samuel 16 chapter? No, it's not that.
In
In
the
the
Bible.
Bible,
Yeah.
which character is known? Once again, this is a tough quiz. Which character is known for building an ark? I know. Well,
Apparently he lived to like 500, hey?
yeah, but they weren't good at keeping times then. So, you know what I mean? Their calendars were a bit cack. So I don't think he lived to like 500 something, but it wasn't 500 years.
Yeah, you think so? Apparently he was like one of the oldest men in the world, like 500. But apparently if we didn't drink so much wine and eat meat, we'd probably go that far as well. But I'm
No,
not
I
sure
doubt
I
it.
want to do 500 years. No.
No, I don't think they were great at keeping time back then. In fact, the dude was so delusional, he said he built a boat and then he fit 2 of every animal on there. But that's insane. Even from the size they say it is, it doesn't fit. So I
Yeah.
think it's just a metaphor. I'm going to go with that.
Okay.
Not to challenge anybody's faith, but I'm not sure they would have had 2 lions and 2 impalas on the same boat. Not when they came back, anyway.
I've just Googled it. And there's a whole section on Wikipedia about Noah's drunkenness.
Try not.
Sorry. His drunkenness. And probably mine too.
There is an article about him, and he built an ark, and then he went on to host the Daily Show. So well done him.
I'm here, Trevor.
Question 9.
I'm pouring drinks.
In the Harry Potter book series, which character is described as having a wild, tangled beard? Did you read Harry Potter?
No, I'm not that wizard stuff. No. I find it boring. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. I'm with you.
I find that stuff so boring.
The book that got children reading again, and then they decided to make a movie out of it.
Yes.
So well done to the folk from Harry Potter.
I tried to watch, but it was just boring. Not my vibes. It's like Lord of the Rings. Same boring.
Lord of the Rings I could watch, but Harry Potter was a bit cack. Also, I was shocked that Hermione as a ginger had more than one friend. And I can say that because I'm a ginger. In the Harry Potter book series, which character is described as having a wild, tangled beard? Question 10 is what used to be our Nerd for Nerd section, but then the aforementioned Mark Zuckerberg, he's got algorithms on his program that catches you if you play music, and then they switch you off. I know, it's weird. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to read a line from a song, and I need you to tell me, not you, anyone. Cheers, thank you.
What's in there?
Pure Coca-Cola. Possibly a little bit of Spice Gold. All right, so I'm going to read the first line of the song, and you need to tell me what the song title is and who sings it. Ministers of religion have visited me many times to talk about it. I think you chose these songs, didn't you?
I know. I'm like, which song is that one?
I will read it again.
My deepest song choice. I think it's my deepest song choice, and the song I like it a lot because it speaks about being controlled by something. And that something is Cheers. But yes, yeah, I think it's that song.
You can if you wish to attempt to sing it, I'll give you that opportunity. But I think
oh hell no, I haven't had enough wine just yet. And I'm not sure which part. Say the line again. Let me see if I know which part it is.
Ministers of religion have visited me many times to talk about it.
Okay, hold on. I think which part is it? Ministers of religion have visited me many times. Listen, something like that.
Something like that. Something like that. I think that was beautiful. That was a beautiful rendition.
Do I get a golden ticket?
You get through to the next round, definitely.
Oh, that is fantastic. Sun City, here I come.
We just have to check with Somizi. All right, I'm going to recap the questions for section 1 at lightning speed, and then we will give the answer. So just a quick recap. Question 1, how many runs does a batsman score in cricket when the ball crosses over the boundary rope without touching the floor? Question 2, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus became the head of which United Nations agency in 2017? Question 3, the Potsdam Conference took place at the end of which war? Question 4, this is the tough one. What 2 main ingredients make up banoffee pie? Question 5, the UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by Ruth Jones and which other comedian? Question 6, the boat race takes place between crews from which 2 UK universities? Question 7, dog, ice, and out all precede which 5-letter word? Question 8, in the Bible, if you were paying attention, you'll know the answer to this question. Which character is known for building an ark? In fact, it was so easy anyway. Question 9, in the Harry Potter book series, which character is described as having a wild and tangled beard? And then question 10, please name the artist and song title for the following song. Well, this is the first line of the song. Ministers of religion have visited me many times to talk about it. All right, let's get to the answers. How many runs does a batsman score in cricket when the ball crosses the boundary rope without touching the floor? It's 6. It's the most runs you can score. It's 6.
I've learned
Brilliant.
something.
Yeah, there you go.
I've learned something today.
There we go, 6. Then Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus became the head of which United Nations agency in 2017? He was head of the
WHO. Yes.
Who let the dogs out? The World Health Organization, which Trump decided he didn't like. He doesn't like people who are healthy in the world.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like any organization.
Yep.
Question 3, the Potsdam Conference took place at the end of which war? It was World War II.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Potsdam Conference, there we go. 7 if there's a no ball. Fair enough, Trevor. Question, I'm not sure what they're laughing at. It's what happens when you take too many drugs. Question 4, which 2 main ingredients make up a banoffee pie? Are you ready for this? Banana
Okay.
and toffee.
Yeah, I knew it was nasty.
Yeah,
That sounds yuck.
It's banana and toffee.
Delicious.
No.
Banoffee.
Pie. A
So
pie.
we have Rena who's joined us in the room. If
We
you're
have
wondering
a live audience member
about the new voice that's coming through.
Your biggest
Welcome.
fans.
So banoffee is made up of banana and toffee. 1 point for each.
Yeah.
The UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by Ruth Jones and which other comedian? It was James Corden.
I love him.
Tabs loves him.
Ah.
He did carpool karaoke. That's the
Oh,
guy.
he's the best.
He
Yeah.
does something else. He's got another show somewhere.
The Late Late Show.
The Late Late Show. So the answer to question 5 is James Corden.
He doesn't actually drive the car.
Question 6. The boat race takes place between crews from which 2 UK universities? You want to have a crack at this one?
Oxford and Cambridge.
Ah, there you go. Well played.
Yay.
Why are they applauding? I've got the answers as well. So 1 point for each of those. Oxford and Cambridge is the answer. The boat race. I always thought it was called the Oxford-Cambridge boat race, but that's just me.
Oh, I didn't know it had
And
that name, yeah.
question 7, dog, ice, and out is a character. No, that's the wrong question. Can all proceed which 5-letter word? And the word is house.
Huh?
House.
Yes. Dog house,
Dog house.
ice house, and outhouse. Slightly different meanings. So the answer to question 7 is house. Question 8, in the Bible, which character is known for building an ark and later on hosting the Daily Show?
Noah.
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 Noah, yes. And then question 9, if you're a geek, in the Harry Potter book series, which character is described as having a wild, tangled beard? Hagrid.
Hagrid.
Hagrid, yeah, big fan.
No.
He was haggard after his tangled beard.
And then the song, Ministers of Religion, have visited me many times to talk about it. And the artist was Lucky Dube, the late great Lucky Dube, and the title of the song was Slave.
It's an
Yeah.
interesting song.
1 point for each of those, Lucky Dube and Slave. So 2 points.
My
for that.
favorite Lucky Dube song. Favorite Lucky Dube song. It literally gives me goosebumps.
Sing it, Chris.
I cannot sing it, and I will not even attempt it. I won't even attempt the next one. Okay, so that round was out of 13, I believe. So, there we go. It's in the background, but we can't play it for too long because Facebook will tell us we're banned in Puerto Rico and 500 other countries. Okay, so add up your score. And then while they're doing that, Carol, if you wouldn't mind telling us your favorite Lucky Dube memory, I'm just going to go to the loo quickly.
Okay. I guess the main memory everybody has is the day we found out he had been gunned down in his driveway.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, and I think to this day his killers haven't been found.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that I think is
Young.
the saddest thing.
4 or something, I think.
Yeah, he died very young, actually. Let me just have a look here at.
What were you wearing that day?
I don't actually recall, but I know it was in October, and sadly, I only really started loving Lucky Dube's music long after his death. I knew of his music, I knew of him, and as I matured in finding soulful music and music with meaning, this is when I started to listen more to his music. But my husband's from Ghana, so he says in Ghana they totally believe that Lucky Dube is from Ghana. The way they play his music all the time, they're like, no, this guy he's ours, it's not yours. He's loved in Ghana. Reggae music is very big in Ghana, so a lot of people there actually believe that he's from Ghana.
He's amazing.
So you
Yeah.
and Tumi like the lovely Ghanaian men, hey?
Yeah, that's how we roll, eh?
I've heard Ghanaian men.
Roll being
are
the operative word.
All right. So let's move on to section 2. Section 2, question 1. Who became the first serving US president to appear on television during a 1939 broadcast from the World's Fair? I assume that means the first US president to appear on television, not just the first one at the World's Fair, because I don't think they had them lined up. He was quite...
I have no idea.
Actually,
that's a trick
I
question.
think he was serving US president because as was whispered softly here, Ronald Reagan would have appeared on TV before this guy because Ronald Reagan was an actor.
Oh.
Wasn't this because the TV was only...
No, don't answer. Don't.
Shush tabs.
Shush. So the first serving US president to appear on television during the 1939 broadcast from the World's Fair. Who was he?
when he.
I actually went to a school named after him.
Oh, you did?
I did indeed.
Didn't you wear red and is it green and white? Aren't the
Green and
colors
white.
of the school? Isn't that your
No.
uniform color?
Which school are you thinking of?
Your
No,
school.
don't say it now.
You're thinking of John Orr, but his name wasn't John Orr. That guy wasn't even a president. That was my school, my high school.
Okay.
I went-
What color?
those are
What color uniform did you wear at your high school?
at primary school, where
Mhm.
it was named after this guy. It
Mm.
was what they termed a safari suit. So I'll let you figure that out. And then the jerseys were brown.
I think nowadays it's blue.
Okay.
No, it's still brown.
I'm looking at pictures right now.
You're looking at the high school. I went to the primary school.
I went to primary school.
Okay. Question. Did I miss something?
What?
Oh, Trevor said next week, Tuesday, we find out if we're having a girl or a boy. And he's got
Already?
fingers
Oh,
crossed
wow.
for a girl. Girls are the best, Trevor. Trust me.
Girls rock.
Oh.
Question 2. Which Scottish D-Day or DJ, if you have your teeth in, was born Adam Richard Wiles in 1984?
Adam Richard who?
Yeah,
Wiles.
exactly. I didn't even know he was Scottish.
I knew that. I played his song on the radio actually today.
Did you? Well,
Yeah.
Tabs didn't know that, and she's Scottish, so she gets very
Wow.
excited about every single
I do.
Scot that's managed to not become a drug addict, a useless drug addict. She gets very excited. There's only 4. One of them's your dad, and then then there's David Coulthard, and of course Andy Robertson, and then this guy.
What about me?
No, we can't catch you.
The jury's still out there.
Oh.
So which Scottish DJ was born Adam Richard Wiles in 1984? And then once again, we have one of the challenging ones. Moonshine is a slang term for which type of beverage?
Moonshine.
Moonshine.
You know, it doesn't sound like as simple as what it is. You would really go somewhere into, astro world to think of a really crazy beverage, but it's actually pretty simple.
Yeah. Well, I think the answer here doesn't quite capture it.
Yeah.
But moonshine is the slang term for what kind of beverage?
Hillbilly.
Some people here may have had some moonshine. Question 4. What type of vehicle does Robert De Niro drive in the title?
Wow.
These questions are making me sad. In the title of the 1976 Martin Scorsese film.
I wasn't even born.
You weren't even born. Me neither, for the record. But this is a very famous film. I've never watched it. So what type of vehicle does Robert De Niro drive in the title of a 1976 Martin Scorsese film? What are the other things that Martin Scorsese did? He directed some big things.
Godfather.
Departed.
That's the one I know. That's like more recent.
Yeah,
I'm a Leo fan, so I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh, you're a Leo fan. I like Capricorn myself.
Oh. Trevor's got a name for moonshine.
Trevor, is that what you're going to call your baby girl? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, question 5. Ocular colomboma is a condition affecting which organs? Now, I know you all want to say church organs.
I watch a lot of quizzes, and the answer's really in that word.
It really is.
Yes.
Like I said, this is the easiest quiz we've ever done for the 4 people that are watching. We really want to just give
5,
you.
Chris, 5.
5, because one of them's here live.
Where are the snakes fans or tourists? They got drunk at lunchtime.
I hope so. So, so ocular columboma is a condition affecting which organs?
Trevor, I'm also Capricorn along with my 2 children. It's only my husband who's a weirdo.
By the way, it's organ donor month, by the way. Organ donor awareness month or something like that.
I don't have an organ to give away. I do have a piano.
You know, my dad once came home with an organ he found at an auction, and my mom was so confused. Like, what are you doing? What are we doing this? Yeah, auction sometimes.
You're a Capricorn as well, aren't you? Aren't you like?
I'm a very strong Capricorn. 14 January.
Yeah, I knew
there you
it.
go.
Round about mine as
That
well. Yes.
That was actually why I said I like Capricorn, but nobody gave me credit for that. Yes, so organ donor month. I've said that I will donate my organs. I have the card with me, and I'm trying to preserve them right now in alcohol.
Speaking of the card, do you have to renew that every year? Because I got the card many years ago, so I don't even know if I'm still listed, or do I need to refresh every year?
I don't know. My one's basically blank now. It's worn out. But I would assume once you've agreed to give your organs, it's you can't.
Yeah.
You don't change your mind 5 years later. Can't be like this year I'm giving my kidneys, but next year, if I'm not dead, man, I'm hanging on to those bad boys.
What is Mampara?
Isn't that a stupid person?
No, it's a stupid person.
Yeah, Mampara's a stupid person.
Yes. So Trevor's he's gonna call his daughter Mampara in her teens.
It's not a good place to start.
Yes.
No, different comment. You've got to keep it. All right. Question 6. Which surname is shared by a snooker player Steve and Star Wars actor Warwick?
He wasn't just in Star Wars. He was also in Harry Potter.
So which surname is shared by snooker player Steve, Star Wars actor Warwick, former Mnet commissioning editor, and Arsenal player Paul?
So, you know, snooker players, I mean, like snooker, well, I don't know. Is there a big difference between snooker and pool? I'm assuming so, right?
Yeah, it's the size of your balls.
But I've always been curious to know how much these people make. So I was just checking it out. And apparently they make around about 60,000 pounds a year just to hit around a ball on a table that you can do whilst you drink some wine. So yeah, big profession. I didn't know they could make that kind of money a year.
60,000 pounds a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's not big money. Like Mo Salah doesn't even make that. He makes 200,000 pounds a week.
Oh yeah.
Well, for someone as
just
poor
hits
as
balls
me,
around.
But that's a
for someone as poor as me, that's I can take 60,000 pounds home. I'm happy.
What is that in rands? 1.2 bar.
No, it's got to be more than that. Okay, wait, let me convert this because now I'm going to cry. But
remember, they have to live in the UK if they're earning in pounds.
They get compensated.
Yes, no, that's terrible there. Buy a donkey for the treffers. Oh.
Okay, yeah, well, 1.3 a year. That's not a lot now that you know. Oh well. Next. Next.
That's SABC money. If they're still liquid. Question 7. Which US racehorse was the focus of a 2003 Hollywood film?
Did it have a sad ending?
They all have a sad ending.
There's only one horse movie that I know.
They all become glue. That's what happens. Or they feed them to lions. Do you know that in South Africa?
No.
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to kill everybody's dreams here. You know those horses that you think are awesome, and then when they die, then they take them to the lion park, and that's what lions eat. Or king pie.
King pie. Did you see a scandal they had about a month ago? Did you see that?
No. What happened?
So on social media, on Twitter, King Pie was trending, and someone had gone into their archive or their old tweets, which becomes now a trend. They go and look at your old tweets, right? And King Pie had retweeted some very hectic porn videos and hectic porn pictures, and people were like, "Wow, King Pie, is this is this what
Yo,
you're really doing?"
well,
So I think it was like,
King Pie could be a porn site.
wow, yes. If we go straight to the gutter, they do qualify.
Well, I
They
don't call it
qualify.
that. That's a bit sexist, but no,
Yeah,
I'm sure their pies are wonderful. Like there was that
I
shop
actually do enjoy them.
in Cresta, that pie shop in Cresta. I don't know if you remember it. It was near the CNA, and then they got caught serving horse meat like so many times. Eventually, true story. It got so bad that when you
No.
went in there, they didn't even give you a menu. They gave you a race card.
Oh.
But they genuinely, they got caught. I think it was like
Is this
3
a
or
true
4
story
times.
though?
Not the bit about the race car, but they got caught like 4 times with horse meat in their pies, and then they had to close down. But their pies were delicious, for the record. Yeah, as long as you didn't know you were eating horse meat, because that's not okay.
Wow.
Where were we?
I don't know.
Oh yes,
The horse movie.
The horse.
which US racehorse was the focus of a 2003 Hollywood film? And then question 8. This is an interesting one. Which lead singer of the 1980s band, it doesn't say which one, was born George Allen O'Dowd?
I edited that. I obviously didn't edit it very well.
Yes, obviously, but
terrible name.
we'll change it.
It was too easy, the question.
As opposed to the other ones we've had tonight. So, which lead singer of a 1980s band was born George Allen O'Dowd?
Yeah, he made some cool music, by the way. And what's interesting about him, right, is I like watching The Real Housewives. I love trashy TV. It's like my favorite thing to do. And he's family friends with Dorit from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And Dorit's husband, who's British, and him are friends. So you get to see a couple of cameo appearances from him on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills,
Oh, there you
which
go.
is cool. And he looks exactly the same like he looked like 20,000 years ago. So,
He
although
actually
the hair is
made an
different.
appearance on the A Team as well during the 80s, which was really nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Trevor's giving you a compliment.
Oh, I missed it. What was it? I'm busy.
He said you are so much better as a guest than.
Oh boy.
I'll drink to that.
Okay, so.
Wow.
Trevor.
Sure.
Go Trev.
Okay, so the lead singer of an 80s band who was born George Allen O'Dowd. He actually was still around late 90s. He's got a track on the very first ESP CD.
Yeah, and he's 59 this year. He'll be 60 next year. So looking good, I must say, for 59 bordering 60. And you know, Oprah says it's sweet 60. I'm not sure. Musically, I'm not sure. I like I say, I see him on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I think it's time for him to retire. He's done enough. Not Elton John, no.
I know, but like Elton John.
Okay, question 9. Bodhrán, conga, and snare are all types of what?
Interesting. I'll tell you what, I'm trying to get my son to play a musical instrument, right? So I got my husband to show him a couple of different instruments and asked him to show him these instruments and try and convince him to lean towards one particular one that I think is a cool instrument. And he chose this particular instrument. And I'm kind of devastated. Just a little bit.
This was the one that I had to learn to play. And for the record, I'm an award-winning musician. It's over there. Tabs will show it to you.
Bullshit.
I
The
mention
award.
it often, frequently.
It's true. He has an MCAR award.
I have an MCAR award. Oh, when I'm trying to get
What is an MCAR award now?
struggle credentials from my time in Mkhonto Sizwe. I've got an MCAR award. No, remember they had an Afrikaans music channel called Musiekkanaal 89.
I just know RSG, which is the radio station. I know SABC2 because there's a lot of Afrikaans content there. I know V. Is it V? Vi.
I don't know.
Yes,
Via.
there's one called
Via.
Via.
And CakeNet.
And CakeNet. Come on now. I don't know that other one you mentioned now.
MCAR, they've taken it off. It was an Mnet channel.
Oh wait, MCAR. Yes.
So I have an MCAR award. So technically
Okay.
that makes me an award-winning musician. I will have everybody know.
Chris, does that make your CV? Does it make it onto your CV?
Yes, along with my Emmy nominations. And I have 2 of those for the record.
Trevor's got a big wooden spoon out.
Any gigs happening anytime soon? No, Trevor, no gigs happening. Don't worry, I will spam the hell out of you when they are. Okay, so going back to it. Bodhran, conga, and snare are all types of which musical instrument? And then it's time for our song. And is this a favorite song of yours?
No, I picked it.
Oh, okay, yes.
I was going to say because the lyrics that I felt they were reaching when they were trying to find the rhymes here.
You have to do it in the accent, though.
I said, excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my, you're like a pelican fly. And she actually says, I mean, I've given it away that it's a she. She also goes, you're a hell of a guy, and I like your tie.
Just say them again. I think I know which song this is.
I said, excuse me, you're a hell of a guy, and I like your tie. I mean, my, you're like a pelican fly.
There we go. Perfect.
Yay!
Yeah, but you actually said it pretty well. I said, excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my, you're like a pelican fly. I mean, you're so shy. You're loving that. What? I mean, you're so shy, and I'm loving your tie. Yes.
See, that's just unlyrical lyrics. Like, let's just rhyme with I.
Yeah. I said, excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my, you're like a
She's
pelican
not
fly.
South African. Other words, the word "nai" would have come into that.
Oh my word! Guess what? She's having a baby, everybody.
Oh,
She.
Yes, she's pregnant with her first child. You know, there was that whole scandal where she wrote a song about how.
We'll have to wait for the answers because people might.
I don't know if any of our regulars will know she.
Of course they will.
Of course they will. She's a hell of a guy with a super fly, with a pelican fly.
Let's go have a bride.
My.
Afterwards now.
Oh.
All right, let's recap those questions quickly before we give the answers. Section 2, quick recap, lightning speed. First question 1. Who became the first serving US president to appear on television during a 1939 broadcast from the World's Fair?
Not Reagan.
Question 2. Which Scottish DJ was born Adam Richard Wiles in 1984? Question 3. Moonshine is a slang term for which type of beverage? Question 4.
Not gin.
What type of vehicle does Robert De Niro drive in the title of a 1976 Martin Scorsese film? Question 5. Ocular columboma is a condition affecting which organs? Question 6. Which surname is shared by snooker player Steve and Star Wars actor Warwick? Question 7. Which US racehorse was the focus of a 2003 Hollywood film? Question 8. Which lead singer of an 80s band was born George Allen O'Dowd?
Oh boy.
And question 9. Bodhran, conga, and snare, all types of which musical instrument? Question.
Chris?
Quickly.
There you are.
Sorry, we're just getting a phone call, if you're wondering.
I thought,
What
what
happened
happened?
there?
Biggest fan, Chris. He's calling.
No, it's she. She's Tabs needs to give her a call.
Oh, yay. Thank you. I love the wine farms out in Cape Town. Yay.
Yay, Stephen Bain. He also Stephen works for Distel.
Stephen, I can be your friend all day, day. Okay. Because I'm a hell of a guy. When a pelican fly, when you put on your tie and you go on a bride.
What was I saying? So bodhran, conga, and snare, all types of which musical instrument, and then once again the song title and artist for. I said, "Excuse me, you're a hell of a guy." I mean, my, you're like a pelican fly. Isn't there kind of shy in there as well? And
it must be a kind of shy.
I like my.
But she does it quite nice. When I put in the guy, when I put in the guy. That's how she kind of does it.
All right. Well, let's get to the answers then. Who became the first president, serving U.S. president, to appear on television during a 1939 broadcast from the World's Fair? It was Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Yay.
Tell me, when you want to comment in the comment section and you're using your phone, is there a specific place you go? Because I'm having a few people asking me, I want to comment, but I can't comment.
No, you just go to the comment section. It's on Facebook. You put in a comment. So make it full screen and then you'll be able to comment.
All right, I'll let her know. Full screen it is.
There we go. What was next? Which Scottish DJ was born Adam Richard Wiles in 1984? Calvin Harris.
Yep. One kiss is all I stand. Falling in love with me. Possibility. That's a song I played today on the show.
Moonshine was a slang term for which type of beverage? Now, the answer I have here is alcohol, but as far as I know, it's homemade alcohol.
Oh, it's like that pineapple people were making here at home when they locked down.
Moonshine. So I'll accept alcohol, but the official answer is homemade.
It's hillbilly
alcohol.
Hillbilly.
So that's what Trevor said.
Wow.
Food. That would be like our sort
Oh,
of
that is homemade. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's potent.
It's a hell of a drink, and
I've had one drop, and yeah, it's something else.
Yeah, you have 3 drops and a glass of Coke, and then you're still drunk.
For days.
What type of vehicle did Bobby De Niro drive in the 1976 Martin Scorsese film Taxi? He drove a taxi.
What color was the taxi?
Yellow.
I think it was a yellow cab, yeah.
Of course, they're all yellow in the States.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm just going to put my total score in, if that's okay, Tabs and Chris. I don't see why not. You're a hell of a guy, and I like your type.
And you're a pelican fly. What is a pelican fly? But I'll take it.
You're a pelican fly. You like a pelican fly. I don't know. Ocular coloboma is a condition affecting which organs? It's your eyes.
Yeah.
So, yes, there you go. It's your eyes. So organs was a tricky one because it made it sound like there's more than one, but it's just your eyes. Surname that is shared by snooker player Steve and Star Wars actor Warwick Davies. Star Wars actor, snooker player, Garfield cartoonist, and Arsenal football player. Anyway, Davies.
Okay.
He sounds like a winner.
Sounds like a winner. It's a great surname. If you know anybody with the surname Davies, just give them a high five next time you see them.
It's a winner.
But put distance and remember to wash your hands afterwards. Which US racehorse was the focus of a 2003 Hollywood film? It was Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuits, yeah.
Seabiscuit.
It's the only horse movie I know.
It was what about Black Beauty or?
Nah, I only know Seabiscuit.
It was Black Beauty.
Terrible.
No, you see,
And
the
then,
fact that you guys don't know, Seabiscuit is the one.
No, I know Seabiscuit, but I know
Yeah.
2 horse movies, because
Okay,
Little Sea.
look at you.
I know. Henry for half a point.
Henry. Who's
No, because
Henry?
there is a Stephen Henry.
What part did he get? Horse or biscuits?
No, Henry was the previous question. Stephen Henry. No, you don't get half a point because it had to be the same surname, Sita. Question 8. The lead singer of an 80s band that was born George Allen O'Dowd. His name was Boy George.
Yes, Boy George.
The tiny old
Like 6'4" tall or something insane.
Is he that tall?
He's huge. He's a massive man.
Wow.
He's huge, Chris.
He's huge. He's like a big guy. I remember going to the Boy George rave.
I was there too.
And Tabs was there too, but we didn't meet each other because there was another 15,000 people there.
Well, Google says he's 1.83, so that is pretty tall.
That's pretty tall. That's not 6'4". That's my height. So maybe he's not that huge, but he's still pretty big.
He's huge to short people, Chris.
He's big to short people.
I would have thought, though, to be honest, that he was around 1.58. So that is a big surprise that he's 1.83.
Yeah, you got to be careful because
158. I'm 168.
karma will get you. In fact, karma. Chameleon. You come and go.
You come and go, yes.
Question 9. Bodhran, conga, and snare, all types of which musical instrument? Those types of drums. So is your guy going to play a set of drums or be like
That's
sad
what he
like me?
wants.
Just
He wants
play
drums.
snare in a marching band so you can get beaten up a little.
Well, I don't know. He wants drums, and I'm like, ish, drums are loud. I was hoping he was going to say he wants to play the piano. But yeah, drums.
You can get because I'm assuming you're earning as much money as a snooker player these days. You can get the electronic ones. Have you seen that? They're just like sort of rubber pads, and then you hit on them and you can adjust the volume.
You see, now that's something that can work. I must look for secondhand ones on OLX because I'm definitely not getting brand new ones. Because with a 5-year-old, I can only imagine how long they'll last.
Yeah, pretty much. In fact, I would just change the subject with a 5-year-old. You'd be like, "What? Drums? Do you want some yoga?" Then you forget about the drums.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so let's get to our song question. I said, "Excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my. You're like a pelican fly." No, the tie's not in here. Euro's not.
Oh my gosh.
And the dog just got attacked by the cat. These things happen. These things right now, it's lockdown. It's to each their own. So I said, "Excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my, you're like a pelican fly. We're going to go and have a braai, possibly an eye. And then my hair will die. And then I don't want to lie.
And then you'll look like a fly.
An egg I will fry."
I'm sure this is very deep.
Well, I have to try. It's Nicki Minaj with Super Bass.
Yes.
Super bass.
Yes.
Super Bass.
It's going to be a mommy
Lyrics
before the
not
end of the year.
quite as amazing as Bees in the Trap. Some people have referred to her as the modern day Shakespeare, and who am I to disagree?
The modern day Shakespeare, wow.
The millennials.
So Nicki Minaj, Bees in... no, that wasn't Bees in the Trap. Nicki Minaj, Super Bass.
Super bass.
Super Bass. So that round was out of 11. Let us know in the Google document how much you scored. And then it's all down to round number 3. It's very exciting.
Sure.
Very exciting.
Pretty good.
Very exciting. So
We're too clever, these people.
of course they're too clever. These questions are far too easy. Banoffee pie. You just have to guess 2 ingredients that sound like banoffee. Banana toffee.
I mean, best ingredients.
Okay. Everybody's
like
put their scores in.
What goes into a lemon meringue pie?
Lemon
I don't know,
and
maybe
meringues.
lemon and meringues.
No, guys. Lemon and eggs.
Question 1, section 3. Let's do it. The 5 of you have all put your scores and we can move on. Which company was founded by Jeff Bezos in Bellevue, Washington in 1994?
Why do I want to know this?
You should know this. He's the richest man in the world right now. In fact, the
Yeah.
question could just be like, which company was founded by Jeff Bezos?
Yeah.
Which was it, Chris?
Well, I'll tell you at the end. That's the whole point. They're fabulous. Although I can't say it. I was about to give it away a little bit. So which company was found? It says found here, but I'm sure it means founded by Jeff Bezos in Bellevue, Washington in July. Has it been around since 1994?
Wow, I had no idea. I only knew about it since maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, I think maybe slightly longer since I got a credit card.
Oh,
For
really?
6
Look at you. I only heard about them like literally 5 years ago, and I've been toying to do business with them. I haven't done. Have you done any business with them?
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Just light bulb.
So I have, but I don't know if I'm still able to.
Can you not go into the detail?
Question 2.
Not now.
No. These people are already getting full marks for everything. Question 2. Kenneth Branagh succeeded Richard Attenborough as president of which dramatic arts organization?
Yeah, this one I'll just say pass.
Yeah, so from like super easy to what?
Mm-hmm. This is a
Kenneth
definite I pass.
Succeeded Richard Attenborough as president of which dramatic arts
Very
organization?
dramatic.
I didn't even know Richard Attenborough was. I thought he was just the guy from the, what do you call them? The documentaries.
Yes, BBC documentary.
Talking
Oh,
about-
yeah.
He's very dramatic.
Oh, is he the one who does the animal stuff?
Yes, he's the one who narrates all the national.
Sorry,
Geographic.
Listen, I'm a voiceover artist, so let me tempt this. There's a wonderful bluebird sitting, watching her babies as they suckle. The lion is hiding in the bushes, and as she goes to sleep, a little bird comes around from the back. It's not usual for the lion to sleep so early, but the birds tweet too loud. How's that?
That was perfect. If I closed my eyes, that was Richard Attenborough. Oh, was that David Attenborough?
If you close your eyes.
It was Richard Attenborough.
I'll plug you back
It was
in.
very dramatic, Carol.
you just need to
Very.
switch-
You know, I'm
switch
trying to
backwards.
throw that drama in there, you know. You gotta what's going on? It's looking like a science experiment going on there.
Yeah, well, we had to plug in the laptop.
We have to get rid of the sprinkles.
Oh,
Nothing's gonna get rid of these
I'm
bad boys.
working off laptop as well.
Okay, so question 3: red, and which other color is on the flag of Austria?
Ah, that's easy. That's easy.
Is it? Is this?
Yeah.
It's, tabs.
Yes.
Red, and which other color is on the flag of Austria?
I'm
No,
not
don't
sure.
answer.
Sorry.
She's losing focus. I just had to get her back in the mix. Question 4: the Second World War is a 6-book series written about which war? No, I'm kidding. That would be a stupid question.
Yeah,
The
I was
Second
gonna say,
World
but,
War is a 6-book series written by which former British Prime Minister?
I know who that is.
I think it's very boring. I'm just going to put it out there.
No, it is David Attenborough. You're quite correct. Sir David Attenborough.
Oh, shoot.
No, but you didn't say the answer.
Super fly down, Carol. Thank you.
What were we doing there? Where were we? The Second World War, cheers, is a 6-book series written by which former British Prime Minister?
Cheers.
Riveting read.
Have you read it?
No.
I watched the movie. Much better.
Sleep through the movie or did you watch the movie?
Actually, I watched I was riveted by it. World at War was the movie I watched.
Riveted.
You know what war movie I tried to watch and I was convinced I would finish it because it had Brad Pitt. Glorified Bastards? What Bastards?
Inglorious Bastards.
Inglorious Bastards. I slept through that movie and I was determined because I love Brad. I'm a big Brad fan. I mean, who doesn't like Brad Pitt?
Big Brad.
But I slept. Guys. I
That
slept.
was the one where they kill Hitler.
I don't remember. I slept. So.
It was a Tarantino movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, was it a Tarantino movie?
In the Bible, who? Oh my goodness! Like once again, far too easy. In the Bible, who led the Israelites out of Egypt and across the Red Sea?
God.
Easy peasy.
So easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
It was God.
Um.
I'm not going to get invited back.
No, she's not. She's not going to invite us back. Question 6 in Premier League football. Well, in English football.
Mm-hmm.
In which city do the Blues and the Villains play?
My mom would know this one. She's such a British football fan.
Is she a Liverpool
I don't know.
fan?
She is actually a Chelsea supporter. And my house has
in football, who does she support?
Arsenal. No? Is that a wrong answer?
Look at Chris's face.
In real football, who does she?
Oh, I see.
Real football, Carol.
What's that bird? Is that Manchester?
Oh my God!
You're a winner, Carol.
It's
She's
red.
asking who's that extra voice. That is a lady called Rena Wood. We decided
I stalked Chris.
the Woods and the Forests would be together. So this is the mighty Liverpool FC, also known as Premier League and World Club European Super Cup champions, and also European champions until at least Sunday.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
I had no idea. So now I know, but I do know Liverpool and not to offend, but Manchester also wear red. So for a very like what do you call them? Not the most informed.
He's shady.
No, it's too late. You just once you're in a hole, stop. So in which no.
In what, African football?
Yeah.
Does Africa play
Has your
football?
husband
Yes.
got you in there?
No.
Okay,
I
wait.
mean, Black Stars and Bafana, but right now Black Stars are surpassing Bafana by like a long mile. Sorry,
Did you say
gotta
right
win a
now?
little.
Since
Yeah, because
1996.
Yeah, since 1996. Thank you for that. Yes. Maybe 1998 because we went to the World Cup. Didn't we go and we played in France and we didn't do too bad? But after
Yes,
that, it was downhill.
we were horrible in 98. We were okay.
Horrible in all World Cups.
2002.
Mm.
Well, we were horrible in all World Cups. It's true, but
Yeah.
we're gonna.
We'll get there.
We'll be just sad. In which English city do the Blues and the Villains play football? And then question 7, the term GHD, not GHD. That's something else.
That's a hot drink.
That's a,
Hey, aren't you, Chris?
the term GHG refers to what?
GHG.
GHG.
Oh wow.
Now, but
Honey.
I just want to put all
Is
of these
it sexual,
things.
Chris? Is it
No.
sexual?
No,
Oh.
you've got to put everything to Nicki Minaj songs now.
Did you not finish? You didn't finish.
No, I can't.
You're a hell of a guy and you're a pelican fly.
It's like it's 20:09. It has to be throw them a biscuit.
No, they don't get biscuits. They've had enough. So the term GHG refers to what? That's question 7. Question 8, stash.
Sorry, Trevor.
Stash, yes, Trevor's also a big Liverpool fan, by the way. Stash is a range of perfume from which Sex and the City actress?
The character or the actual actress?
The actual actress.
Just checking.
Well, there's, I mean, if you watch Sex and the City, there's just, I mean, come
I
on.
would only know one.
Mr. Big.
Yeah. And I mean, the fashion on that show was just insane.
Well, I'm just
Even
saying.
the movies, the fashion was so beautiful. I watched it for the fashion. And the storylines are good too, but
I
just seeing
watched
how
it
they
for the
dress is so nice.
I watched it because it was the only thing on TV, and I didn't
No,
have
it was
DSTV in those days.
it was good. It was good. It was really, really good. I'll give it over Friends, actually, Sex and the City. I didn't enjoy Friends as much as I enjoyed Sex and the City.
Chris is judging you.
So, are you saying you enjoyed Sex in the City more than you enjoyed your Friends?
Yes, sir. I'll definitely say that.
All right, fair enough. Kudos to the Ghanaians. The buddy comedy Planes, Trains, and Automobiles stars John Candy and which other American comic actor? This is question 9.
Can we give them a hint?
No.
Come on, Chris.
The buddy comedy Planes, Trains, and Automobiles stars John Candy and which other American comedy actor? And then finally, our final question for this evening. And I need my clipboard again for this. You see, this is another, it's a giveaway practically.
Oh yeah.
So you can't sing this one. You don't come around to see me in the week. You don't have a chance to call me on the phone.
Wow.
I think it's about a guy who has no airtime. That's the
Look, I'll tell you what about that song. I used to play it. My now husband was my boyfriend at some stage, and he was so
I would
busy
hope
during the
so.
week.
He went straight to being my husband.
No, it wasn't arranged. We actually wanted to. So he. So he used to work a lot during the week, and I wouldn't really see much of him during the week, I'd see him a lot on the weekends. So one day I decided enough, and I played the song for him. And needless to say, I saw him most days of the week after that.
Can you sing it?
Ooh,
No, we can't sing it because it'll give it away. It's like such an easy one.
I can sing it, but not the hook, not the hook.
No, we're gonna recap the questions.
Sing it in the answers.
We'll sing it in the answers.
Okay.
And I sang the song wrong for years. But anyway.
Oh wow.
Not to anyone, just because. Okay. Which company was founded by Jeff Bezos of Bellevue, Washington in 1994? Question 2. In 2015, Kenneth Branagh succeeded Richard Attenborough as president of which dramatic arts organization? Question 3. Red and which other color is on the flag of Austria? Question 4. The Second World War is a 6-book series written by which former British Prime Minister? Question 5. In the Bible, who led the Israelites out of Egypt and across the Red Sea? Question 6. In which English city do the Blues and the Villains play football? Question 7. The term GHG refers to what? Question 8. Stash is a range of perfume by which Sex and the City actress? Question 9. The buddy comedy Planes, Trains, and Automobiles stars John Candy and which other American comic actor? And then question 10, I would like the song title and artist that the following lyrics come from. You don't come around to see me in the week. You don't have a chance to call me on the phone.
Come on, hum it, guys.
No, you can't. It's too easy already. We'll do it. So, question 1. What was the name of the company founded by Jeff Bezos? Quiet, please, drunk lady. Which company was founded by Jeff Bezos in Washington in July 1994? It was Amazon. Amazon.com.
Scandal.
Question 2. Keith. Well, I'll hum it just now, Trevor. Keith Branagh and succeeded Richard Attenborough as the president of which dramatic arts organization? It was RADA, the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts. Did you know that one?
Nope, never heard of that. I just know Juilliard.
I know Romeo and Juilliard, so the answer to question 2 is RADA, the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. Question 3. Red and which other color appear on the flag of Austria? It is white.
Mm-hmm.
White. Red and
White.
The Second World War was a six-book series written by which former British Prime Minister? Winston Churchill.
Riveting.
Oh yeah, Mr. Quote. There's lots of quotes from Winston Churchill.
He was a very good orator, but he didn't speak. He had like a lisp. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
You must listen to his speeches.
Oh, listen
Yes.
to the speaker.
So for somebody who was so good, he had a bit of a we must never surrender. Question 5. Who led the Israelites out of Egypt and across the Red Sea?
Moses.
Moses.
Yes.
That's question 5. Question 6. In which city do the Blues and the Villains play? Birmingham.
Don't know that one.
The Blues refer to Birmingham City and the Villains refer to Aston Villa. The term GHD refers to what?
GHG.
GHD refers to a good hair day. GHG refers to greenhouse gas. So the answer to question 7 is greenhouse gas.
Greenhouse gas.
Question
Besides, before COVID, this is what we were scared of.
Question 8. You were scared of Stash. Stash is a range of perfume from which Sex and the City actress Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yep.
Question 9. The buddy comedy Planes, Trains and Automobiles stars John Candy and which other American comic actor? Steve Martin.
Now you have to hum.
I'll sing this bad
Sing
word.
it.
You have to sing it.
You don't come around
No, it's terrible.
to see me in the week.
Yeah.
Now, for years, what Tabs just said, I'm your weekend special. The actual song goes, I'm not your weekend.
Oh.
But for years, I was like, I'm your weekend. But it's, I'm not your weekend. Did you know that? Did
Yeah.
you sing it?
Yeah. I'm no weekend special.
girl.
I'm
Why
no
does it keep
weekend
wanna be the weekend
special.
Yeah, what could be
Ah,
such
then you
low
must-
self-esteem?
Then you don't write that song.
Yeah, you don't write that song.
So that was, it's Weekend Special by Brenda Fassie, my brr. The legend.
Another lonely night on my own again.
I'm lighting a candle, burning a flame.
She's literally dancing there, by the way. You see, this is why they banned booze during lockdown. Okay, so that round was out of 11. Fill in your scores in the Google document. It's very close. I can almost guarantee you a top 3 place.
You get to hear Chris.
Can I have my clipboard, please?
So the clipboard goes back so we can find out who the winners are. I think the real winners are everybody who heard us singing Superfly and I Like Your Tie.
I'd like to know
And
why
I don't know why.
I've got 3 scores for him.
It doesn't matter. Just take the biggest one.
It says multiple personalities.
No, because he was adding them all together.
Oh. Sorry, Trev.
Yes. So do we get extra laps in the pool yet? You can have as many laps. Yes.
Sounds like
I think I'm going to wait until the first rain of the year, Sita, before you get, because
it's cold.
Not because it's cold, because that's when you're allowed to swim after the first rain.
Garage doors, we need to score, please.
So we need the score for the garage door. Because you're a hell of a guy, and I like your tie and your pelican fly. You know that song's going to be stuck with me for the rest of my life.
For a while.
And it's not even a song that I like.
I wondered what a pelican fly was, and then I looked it up, and it literally is a pelican flying. So it's not like there's a fly that's called a pelican. It's actually the bird, the pelican, and the pelican flying.
But did you look it up in the Nicki Minaj dictionary? Because you know there is that.
No, I didn't. I looked it up on Google, and I was like, I know a pelican, but what's a pelican fly? Is it like a type of fly that maybe is big and it's got a big beak like a pelican, or I don't know.
No,
but it's
so
actually just a pelican.
She's got different things like bees in the trap means.
Yes, bees in the trap.
Where she's working at bees. I'm working hard is what she means by that.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
Look
I've
at you
seen the
breaking
Nicki
down,
Minaj
Nikki.
dictionary. Well, I haven't really, but it was on the Graham Norton show. So, so now it's time to announce our winners. So in third place with a score of 19 is the garage doors. Congratulations, the garage doors. They're actually only.
Yay! That's the garage doors opening.
Trevor says, sorry, the missus normally does the scores, but she's pregnant and couldn't give a damn right now. Well, give your missus a foot massage and our best, please, Trevor.
And tuna.
Trevor is in second place. And he's got a score of 28, so well done.
Well done, Trev.
And then Team Swim for Sadie, and because of this, you are the winners. You've got a score of 30. You're winners. You do actually you can get an extra 10 laps in the pool tomorrow, just because you're amazing. So well done, Team Swim for Sadie, our winners for tonight. Okay, thank you very much to everyone for joining us. And Carol, thank you so much for being an outstanding
Thank you for having me.
co-presenter. You're absolutely wonderful. And I like your tie. You're a hell of a guy.
And you're a pelican fly. Thank you so much.
Cheers, everybody. We'll see you on Tuesday. Who will be with us on Tuesday? And please take note, from September, we'll only be doing this once a week. Because we're easing into level 2. So we'll see you next week, Tuesday, with But in the interim, look after yourselves, guys. And thank you again, Carol. Cheers.